Come from 43rd to win the race. You saw it there. Paul Menard in third right now. Could make some history today if he can pull it off. There's your top six.
Whoa! There comes Logano.
He's loose. Man, you could see his hands hacks on. Joey Logano's going to go underneath him. They're going to go side by side. It's going to allow those first two to pull away.
Which will be good for Tony Stewart because it's going to be hard for one guy to make a pass without some help for sure. As strong as Tony's car is.
Two laps remaining. Oh, look out. Logano gets loose. 3 wide coming through the corner.
Here comes Kyle Busch
now
back in the mix again.
Wide. Keselowski says, excuse me, pardon me, playing through, and he makes the pass, and Logano goes backwards. Down the backstretch, look at Carl Edwards trying to get into this mix as well. He finds himself in that third position, and now these 3 cars, they could pull away from these guys.
Well, they got 1 lap coming up here, coming to the white flag.
Who wins this race? White flag is out here at Daytona.
White flag here.
2.5 miles.
Will Justin Allgaier pull out, and will Carl Edwards go with him?
Does Tony Stewart win for the 5th time in 6 years? Does Justin Allgaier get his first ever nationwide series win? And does Carl win for the first time here at Daytona?
Yeah, you can see Carl back up, trying to get Paul Menard to give him a push here. He's going to try to go to the outside of Justin Allgaier.
Somebody's got to get up there to give some help because Tony's trying to pull away.
Allgaier makes the block on Carl Edwards. He's trying to get that push to go by Tony Stewart. They have the momentum.
Allgaier's got the run on the high side. Does he get any help? Not right now. Now he's going to look low.
Here comes
Meanwhile, going to crash. Kyle Busch, the 22 of Keselowski. While they spin, coming down the front straightaway, it's going to be all Tony Stewart.
And the checker flag is waving.
Kevin Harvick trying to duck underneath. Who gets second behind Stewart? It is Edwards. Harvick third. Allgaier fourth. Woo, what a finish.
Oh, my gosh. This 20 car to win either.
And Biffle is third, Keselowski fourth, Vickers fifth, and Brian Scott is in sixth. That's the top 3 rows. Green flag is back out, and we are going to find out who's going to win at California. Whoa, look at them diving underneath. Rudeman way off the pace. Everybody gets around him.
Biffle trying the inside. Okay, he's got into him. He's got the lead.
He loosened him up, and now he's going down low. And there goes Joey getting shuffled. The last time Joey led over 100 laps, he ended up losing the race. Could it happen again?
Well, Biffle's got a mirror full of Kyle Busch right now.
And here comes Keselowski. Remember, Dodge hasn't won a race since 2007. The white flag, this time by.
Kyle Busch to the high side here. Biffle shuts the door on him.
1 lap remaining. 2 miles here.
Man, I'm telling you, that 18 is up underneath Greg Biffle at the start-finish line.
It looks like it's going to be a shootout between these two. Down into turn 2. Kyle on the low side. Biffle drifts up high. Here comes Busch. Right behind him, the 22 of Keselowski. He's trying to get in the mix.
The 22 could have a shot here also. These guys side by side.
Joey Logano trying to get back. Here he goes, down low. Can he hold it? Through the turn 3 area, through 4. Look out, 4 cars going to be dicing for it, heading for the stripe. What a finish. Will it be Biffle? Will it be Busch? Going for the wire. It is going to be a spinning Logano, and the win goes to Busch.
What do you know, boys?
Holy cow, what a
What do you know?
Woo!
My.
Nationwide series win if Harvick can hold on.
And Harvick's saying right now, don't anybody screw up. I don't need a caution flag. Everybody drives smart. And this pit crew's thinking, please win this thing so you can bail us out.
Here's the other thing. Remember, he said, if I'm having fun, I may go for the championship. What do you think? Is he having fun?
If he wins this race, he's going to be having a lot of fun. And if he wins a lot of races, I think he'll make that decision to run for the championship.
Going around some lap traffic there, and now, next time by, it'll be the white flag lap. His last win in the Nationwide Series was Atlanta last
White
September.
flag, one more time.
1.5 miles to go for Kevin Harvick. 2 horrendous pit stops, and he has fought his way back and still leads by 1.4 seconds over Denny Hamlin.
Amazing job Kevin Harvick's done with his nationwide team, his truck team. It's just incredible machines he's building. Great talent.
As he gets through turns 3 and 4, it'll be his second win here in Las Vegas and the 35th of his career as he comes across the stripe. Kevin Harvick comes back from near disaster on pit road and takes the win over Denny Hamlin by 1.3 seconds. Carl Edwards third, Brad Keselowski fourth.
Gotta work on pit road, but this thing's a bullet.
That's the view from Harvick's car.
Yeah, the good thing for Kevin Harvick right now is he should not encounter any more lap traffic in these last 2 laps.
Yeah, but the bad news is Reed Sorensen is saying, I want to win. It has been quite a while since Sorensen has been to victory in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. We've
Coming to
documented
the white.
Frame of mind. Kevin Harvick has been in this situation enough that I think that that's going to be the difference.
Yeah, that's who I wouldn't mind having that bulldog in my seat all the time.
Exactly.
He knows how to get the job done out front.
white flag this time by. One more circuit on this 1.3-mile track. There's Keselowski going underneath Carl Edwards. That is for 5th position.
That means a lot. Send a little message. Hey, you're going to have to race me to win this championship this year. That's 5 points right there.
Meanwhile, up front, it is the 33 of Kevin Harvick, finishing second last night in the Camping World Truck Series race. He comes out of turn number 4. The two-tire strategy wins here at Nashville for Kevin Harvick, and a closing Reed Sorensen right behind. Kyle Busch third, Justin Allgaier, and Brad Keselowski round out the top 5.
How he comes from the back to the front, Kyle Busch that is, and here he's done it again.
Paul Menard looking underneath Logano. There's Stenhouse in this mix. He is in 10th position right now. And Logano just cannot hold any of these spots. People are going past him. It's got to be so frustrating for him. Here comes Lagasse, and Lagasse having one of his best runs. There is Clint Boyer along with Reed Sorensen. That is for 11th. So again, we've got great action going all over the track. 7/10 of a second is the lead. 2 laps to go. We'll get back to that in a moment. See if Boyer can get around here. Here comes the white flag. So Boyer clears, and now it's 1 lap to go. Your race leader. 3 times out of 5 races, the guy starting second is won. Guess who starts second tonight?
Oh, look at Harvick on the
Kyle
bottom.
Busch. And here comes Kevin Harvick. So it's going to hold true unless something drastic happens. Your winner's going to come from the top 4 starting positions. Second to be exact. And here comes
You can do a
Kyle.
burnout, but we got to tear it down anyway.
What a comeback as Kyle Busch, after a penalty, comes all the way back for his 32nd Nationwide Series win, moving him into 3rd. Right behind him is Harvick, Brad Keselowski, Brendan Gaughan in 4th. Tired of seeing that 33 in his mirror.
Well, he's only got 3 more laps. He can hold him off.
Brad Keselowski has pulled out away from those 2. You see the difference there. Here comes Harvick, going to try the high side again. 2 laps remaining. Harvick looks like he may have the momentum, but here comes the 88 again, holding that line low on this wonderful 24-degree banking. Remember when this track was, I mean, it had lots of issues when it first opened, but boy, Bruton Smith and his people have done a great job. Coming to the white flag lap, Kyle Busch.
White flag.
He's led 151 laps today. The only 2 guys who have ever won 5 in a row at the same track. Dale Earnhardt Sr. at Daytona and Jag Ingram at South Boston in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. And now it looks like Kyle Busch, not only is he going to dominate this race today, he is going to write another page of history in NASCAR.
There it is, boys. 5 in a row. Awesome job. Thank you, guys. Woo! Yeah!
Joey Logano comes across second, Reed Sorensen third. Brad Keselowski a distance 4th. Here's that battle a little bit further back, and Stephen Wallace gets to the line ahead of Paul Menard for 9th. Brad Keselowski and Menard, your top 6 as we go green.
Billy, can you explain to Clint, or Dylan, to explain to Clint exactly how we did that in the last race? Because that's what he needs to do. I told him earlier with about 15 to go, 18 to go. I was like, you guys want to make a move now? Go ahead. We're good with it.
So that is Harvick's radio and the conversation, and there is Clint coming, and there's McMurray saying, whoa, I thought I was your dance partner.
It looks like Clint was paying attention because he's doing just exactly what Harvick wanted him to do, and that's put that bumper right to him, try to get him out front here, and then he'll have his shot at winning.
Yeah, and Jamie Murray had a good run there, and he got a nice push from Brian Vickers, but he pushed him too far.
Here we go, 3 wide.
And
for second.
Look out.
Here they go.
The 88 on the high side getting the push from Vickers. Here comes Harvick saying, I remember this guy. I'll dance with him.
Yeah, but don't forget about Boyer on the bottom there.
Vickers right behind him. Boyer now has the 27 as his partner, and Scott Wimmer.
White flag.
White flag. Here we go. Harvick in front. Can he make NASCAR history and win both ends of a nationwide Sprint Cup doubleheader in one day?
He's going to have to fight them all from both sides right here. He's got cars coming
Here
each
comes
way.
McMurray with a head of steam.
McMurray, oh, look out, a little contact with a 32. McMurray says, hey, I was in front the last time. You took it away from me earlier today. He's going to try and take it away from here.
Oh, he's hung in the middle. Here comes Keselowski.
Got trouble now. Keselowski's got like on the high side. Look out, they're going to go around.
McMurray.
Been behind.
Oh, big crash. Oh, and up into the wall. Look out. The caution is out. The race will finish. And it looks like Brad Keselowski is going to get the race win.
Bring it here. Bring it here.
We will check with NASCAR officials because of where the field would be set when the yellow came out.
I think the 22 is going to win it. I mean, the rest of them don't have tires. He's lined up right to back. I mean, what we got? 2 laps to go here?
Here we go.
Green, white checker finish. Brad Keselowski lined up on the outside of row 2. Kyle Busch and Justin Allgaier up front. Busch gets the restart. And here comes Carl Edwards, 3 wide to the outside of Keselowski. Brett Biffle.
Oh, they're 3 wide for the lead. Maybe 4 wide.
Where did Biffle come from? And Keselowski threw in the bottom.
Here we come into the white.
This is the last lap. Biffle leads that one. Keselowski to his inside. Carl Edwards going to be black flag for jumping that last restart.
Yeah, he passed before the start-finish line.
Side by side, final corners. Keselowski's going to squeeze out in front. He dominated, but boy, he had to sweat that one out. Brad Keselowski, back-to-back wins in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. Unbelievable. I mean, back-to-back. This team is so strong right now. It's unbelievable. And those 4 tires are right call. And it's just what he needed, this clean air to get out in front of Kyle Busch because he was the guy who was going to get him. And McMurray is holding on pretty good, too. Now we're down to a couple laps to go.
Look at this 3 wide battle right here, Justin Allgaier.
And the
He's on the
98.
flat.
Oh, Menard, he's going to have to. It comes up, and no, hang on. He's into the wall again.
Still green.
Hang on. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold.
The 23 of Coleman Presley has some contact with Trevor Bayne. Still green. 2 laps remaining. White flag next time by. Those guys have calmed down. Here comes Denny Hamlin with Kyle Busch now about a half a second behind. It's a 2-car race. There's Carl Edwards alongside of the 10 of Jason Leffler. That's a battle for fifth.
Flag. 1 to go.
1 to go as the white flag is out here at Darlington.
And there's nothing that Kyle Busch can do with the 20 of Denny Hamlin right now, but behind him, they are all over each other. I mean, they're wrecking, but they're just not wrecking. I mean, they are tight back there.
24 cars on the lead lap, but right now the eyes are focused on Denny Hamlin, looking for his 10th Nationwide Series victory in 121 starts. Coming down for the checkered flag, he's going to do it. And right behind him is teammate Kyle Busch. So for the 9th time, Joe Gibbs Racing goes 1-2. Look at this action further back. You can see the guys coming across the line. Regulation has not been the winner. The guy leading at the end of regulation is Kyle Busch. He led yesterday in the truck race, did not win that race. He has led 188 laps.
And don't forget, NASCAR will try up to 3 attempts at a green-white checker if we don't get it done here.
Here it is. It's Busch, Sorensen on the front row, Newman, McMurray in row 2, Harvick, Leffler, Keselowski, and Biffle. That's your top 8 as they come out of turn number 4. Green-white checker attempt number 1, and boy, he's got the hammer down again. This time much cleaner. And right now,
Look at Sorensen getting a little bit loose there, but staying right there underneath McMurray. McMurray gets him clear off too.
well, what a great job by Jamie McMurray today with that race car. He's driven up through the pack. See, Ryan Newman trying to take the third spot now. He's going on the high side. Kyle has checked out. White flag this time by.
White flag.
So all he's got to do is get it around. Meanwhile, Jamie McMurray, boy, what a struggle this team has had. He's hanging on for second. Here comes Newman.
Hey, look at Newman get this big run off the top.
We saw him earlier running up there. Here goes Kyle Busch, as it looks like he will not be denied today. The monster has been eaten by the 18.
Newman on the outside.
Look at the battle for second. It is going to be Newman, and we've got a crash into the wall. Michael Annette crosses the line while scraping the concrete. He looks to be okay, but it's Busch, Newman, McMurray third, Sorensen fourth, Leffler fifth.
That can happen right here if they're not careful. That's what I worry about more than anything as crew chief.
The green flag is going to wave at the conclusion of the 201st lap. Green, white checker number one. Can Keselowski stay with Kyle Busch this time?
At the door. At the door. The full kind of unit. About a half lane between us. You got a step here. You're clear. Back. You're still clear.
Kyle Busch clear with Joey Logano again racing Keselowski for second. Keep an eye on that 12th car back there on the inside.
Yeah, he's got 4 tires. He's come from 12th spot all the way up to now the 5th spot.
Justin Allgaier trying to make a late push.
Here comes the white flag for Kyle Busch. This is what he's been looking for.
So if a wreck happens now, the race is over. Can Keselowski make any kind of a charge on Kyle?
And does he have enough fuel to make this last lap?
They're 3 wide, deeper in the pack.
Oh, they touch. Off turn 2.
Biffle into the wall. No caution yet. Keselowski running deep on the outside.
Make a run at him.
Here he comes up to Kyle's bumper, but it's not going to be enough.
Oh, yeah,
Kyle Busch wins again at Charlotte.
Justin Allgaier was able to get by Ryan Newman right at the line, 4th. Matt DiBenedetto in the 20 car for Joe Gibbs Racing, doing a nice job. Like I say, staying out of trouble. Car looks clean all the way around.
Yeah, very solid run.
Taylor Malsom in the 10 car for Braun is in 11th. Another one of those young drivers. We see so much young talent in this NASCAR Nationwide Series. Michael Annette is there as well. Just a couple of laps to go now for the leader, Brad Keselowski. The white flag waves for the leader. So we look at some of the action on the backstretch, and there's Keselowski. He's taking the white. On to the backstretch.
Stretched it out on Carl. Run a great race tonight.
Nose around the
Brad
corner,
Keselowski.
buddy. Nothing out back. No threat.
Just solid all night. He was patient when he had to be, and he pushed the pedal when he needed to.
Brad Keselowski will win for the 3rd time in 2010. He takes the checkers at Nashville.
Yeah, it's going to be fun, man. Thank you very much.
Michael McDowell. Still more lap traffic ahead, and the laps continue to wind down. Carl has to try and get the lap traffic to give him a little boost here because he's lost a little bit of ground.
Yeah, Joey Logano's doing a great job in this lap traffic. Looks like he's got too much lead now for Carl to overcome.
The 87 of Joe Nemechek gives way. 2 laps remaining here, separating Joey Logano from history. He said it just 2 years ago when he won at the youngest age ever for a Nationwide Series victor. Now he may make another page of history. He has led up to this moment 104 laps. Here he comes.
White flag. One more, your white flag. One more. Clear by 6. No pressure.
White flag. And one more circuit of this 1.5 mile oval at Kentucky Speedway. It looks like we're going to beat the weather, but nobody looks like they're going to beat Joey Logano.
Nobody's ever beaten him at this track.
Oh, man, he just picked it up right there to just outrun Carl Edwards by 0.2 of a second. Joey just ran one of his fastest laps of the night just then. It's like he just put that baby in afterburner and took off just then. Get your cameras ready because here comes history. Joey Logano wins 3 straight from the pole at Kentucky. Second place to Carl Edwards. Brad Keselowski will come off a distant third.
Yeah, baby, finally, 3 for 3 at Kentucky.
Paul Menard there, back for the 9th and 10th positions. Look at some of the front ends of these cars. We have had some contact today.
Not a clean car in the field.
A lot of these guys are going to take these cars over to Watkins Glen at Montreal.
Not without going to the body shop first.
Looks like they'll be putting brand new bodies on these cars.
Uh-oh, it looks like something's wrong there with the, it's run out of fuel.
Villeneuve,
32 car out of fuel.
Backfiring.
Yeah, it's out of fuel.
Oh, boy. Running second. Less than 2 laps to go. There goes Fellows by.
Actually, the way it sounds, it's almost like he's lost voltage.
Yeah, I started to say, it's running. Remember his teammate, the 38 car, had an alternator problem earlier?
That's what that acts like when your volts get low. It just starts popping like that.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
That
boy.
doesn't sound like fuel.
So Villeneuve sliding back as they come toward the white flag. Right now, he's back in 5th position.
Likely to lose a lot more spots here on this last lap.
And he would just add some most likely culprit right now,
Yep.
the battery problem.
Probably voltage, yes.
There will not be a green-white checker today. I could have had my money on
Bring it
that.
around, bud.
Carl Edwards to the white flag. Doc?
And it is a motor issue with the 32 car. It is internal in the engine. It is popping and missing and sputtering and getting worse. They're going to try to milk this thing for one more lap and finish. What a gallant effort today. A gallant effort for Jacques Villeneuve.
Boy, Doc, you got that right. This guy has been a great driver today. He's really been flying. Hate to see this happen to this team. So Carl Edwards now with a gap back to Ron Fellows of almost 3 seconds on his white flag lap. If he gets it around to the finish line, he'll have led 35 of the 50 laps today. It had its moments, but he has been dominant, that's for sure. Up the hill, turn number 6 for the final time.
Did not practice on Friday over in Sears Point qualifying the Cup car. He practiced a little test session they had on Thursday. He was the fastest car in that session.
He got on me the other day. I roughed him up a little bit for not testing in Kentucky. He said, hey, Rusty, I mean, come on. I'm trying to make
Tony Ave going around.
Both Ave and Paul Menard spun. But I told Carl, you tested here, and you qualified great. Looks like he's getting ready to win this race. Just proves that practice is good.
It does help.
Off the carousel corner, down to the kink. And then he'll head for Kettle Bottoms for the final time in Canada Corner. Carl Edwards, less than half a lap from victory lane. Ford, winless so far, 2010. Remember they told us a couple of weeks ago at Nashville, Jack Roush came out and said on a Ford media conference call, they had found some parts that weren't up to their specifications, had removed them, replaced them in their system, started running better that week at Nashville. A couple of second place finishes for Carl, and now he's going to make it
Dude, one more
third
corner
week in
here.
a top 2 finish, and he's going to win this one.
It sounds like Jack knows what he's talking about. This whole team has done a fantastic job for him.
Final time up the hill. The first name on the winner's trophy at Road America in the NASCAR Nationwide Series will be Carl Edwards. He dominates and wins the Bucyrus 200.
In the field all day long. Hell of a race car driver. One awesome race car driver. One more awesome race car. Great pit crew.
Had to do it the hard way. Had to come up through the field after making that caution flag pit stop.
Edwards and what he likes, so it takes some time to get back going.
Meanwhile, back up front, as you see the view from outside those two, here comes with now 2 laps remaining. The gap is 0.8 of a second, so I guess Kyle said it's time to pick up the pace a little bit because he just put another 1/10 of a second gap on second place, Brad Keselowski. Edwards and Logano, they are separated literally by a bumper.
Joey Logano is going to be disappointed with this race because he really had, I thought he had a shot at Kyle Busch. And, that restart, just that one little mistake is going to take him away from a chance to win.
White flag now out for our race leader, Joey Logano, trying to salvage at least third place for the team. But right now, it's all about his teammate, Kyle Busch. He's already set one record today, leading a career-high lap total, passing Mark Martin down into turn number 3 for the final time. There's nothing in doubt right now as long as nothing happens. Coming out of turn number 4 with his 6th win and the first repeat winner at New Hampshire. It's
And you are the all-time lap leader in the Nationwide Series. Good job, brother. I appreciate you.
Leader has taken the white flag. If the caution waves at any point after that, the race is over. If the caution comes out before the leader takes the white flag on the track, then we'll try it again.
Up to 3 times.
Pace car off. Earnhardt, Harvick, Logano, Keselowski, Stenhouse, Sachs, green flag.
Junior wanted to push, and he got it right from the very beginning. Man, Joey Logano was all over it. Here comes Harvick and Keselowski back on the outside, though.
Brendan Gaughan bobbing into the outside lane, coming into the picture. 62 car with a push from Clint Boyer. Whoa, contact there.
Keep him straight for now.
That was Kligerman on the back of Harvick. Gaughan with a run to the outside, now bump to the inside.
Yeah, the bump drafting's getting a lot harder here, and I'm not sure these guys can keep control of these cars like that.
Meanwhile, Earnhardt Jr. and Logano have shot out ahead of the pack. If they get to the white flag before a caution flag, then the race is in its last lap.
Looks like they're going to do that. White flag in the air.
White flag at Daytona. Stenhouse in the mix in the 6 car.
If those front two get side by side, that could open the door for Stenhouse in that 6. He's had a great run all night.
Kyle Busch still bottled up back in traffic. He's 11th.
It's like Logano might be waiting until turn 4 here. He's getting a run right now.
Stenhouse pushing. Here goes Keselowski.
Got a wreck in the 3. Keep digging. Keep coming.
There is a car in the wall behind them. Here they come to the checkered
You got
flag.
it, man.
And Earnhardt is going to drive a number 3 car to victory lane at Daytona again. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins.
Well, we dig 'em. Good job, guys. I'll see you again. Thanks, 88.
Out of the 20. Big break for Kyle Busch right here.
Pace car pulls off. So now you've got Logano, and right alongside of him, Kyle Busch. And we're back to green flag racing. A green-white checker.
A big break for Carl Edwards, too. He was looking to lose points once again, but now he's going to gain points on Brad Keselowski in the championship hunt. Look at this race to the lead now. This is going to be tight coming off this corner.
Side by side, they head down the back stretch.
I think Kyle Busch has the advantage here on the outside.
Here comes Joey back underneath him. They go into 3. This time by, there'll be a white flag. Look at Kyle get the run off of the corner. That's the clean air you heard Jason Radcliffe request. His driver just gave it to him.
Oh, trouble on the front stretch.
Trouble on the front
They're wrecking
stretch.
behind us.
Ricky Stenhouse is involved. Several other cars involved. The 34 of Tony Raines, Mike Wallace involved. And I believe that the white flag was out before the caution came out, so this race will end under this caution.
And what a crazy finish. Wow. Those tires.
That's why we never quit, dog.
I
Thanks,
don't
man.
think he let
Thanks.
up. I think he drove through that corner wide open.
Brad Keselowski, Carl Edwards bringing it to green, watching the flag, but now keeping their eye on that restart zone. Keselowski stands in the gas. Carl's with him as they cross the start-finish line.
Carl did a good job. He's maintaining there. He needs to do that if he's got any chance.
He's got to keep that high side going right now.
That was a great restart with Keselowski. He really came through the gearbox good.
Look at Brad. He tries to drift to the high side. Carl fights back. It's not over yet.
I thought he had him cleared.
Look just how close it is. Does Carl dive in on the outside? He's got to do it. Does he maintain that spot? Keselowski holds him off. Carl with the advantage coming off the corner.
Keselowski got a little bit loose getting into 3.
White flag.
Shades of Atlanta for Carl's first cup.
Right on your bumper. White flag.
To the
One more
outside,
time.
but he's got one more lap to deal with Brad Keselowski. Keselowski fights back on the inside.
Whatever happens now, this race
Oh,
will be
nice touch! Keselowski gets into Edwards. They save it. Drag race down the backstretch now.
That's that half car length I was talking about. They both survived it. Let's see what happens in turn 3.
Reed Sorensen waiting in the wings. Here's Keselowski on the inside. Carl Edwards, can he make it stick on the outside? Brad thought he had the best car all night. Took the inside line on the restart. This is going to be down to the wire. Oh, they touched. He spun out. Carl gets into Keselowski. Carl Edwards will win.
That's it. Checker flag.
Good job, man. You are the man. He deserves it. Good job.
I just hope Keselowski's okay here. That was a hard hit, guys.
That was huge wreck behind you. Just slow it down. Slow it down. There's a big wreck here.
Big contact on Keselowski.
Corner, just get up in front of him. He might not have the fastest speed off the corner, but he needs to get in front of him off of turn 2.
Carl Edwards passed Kyle Busch last year to win this race. Now we're even deeper into the race, and he's got a chance to do it again. Here's the restart. The green, white checkered, and Kyle Busch gets a great jump.
Got it.
Great start for Kyle Busch.
Now protect the bottom, take away his strength. Here he comes.
Carl Edwards has those pressure tires. He's heard his crew chief Drew Blickensderfer say, will that make the difference? Edwards drives it down into turn 3. Trying to make it stick as he comes in. They come side by side. Contact. Both hold on to it. Busch keeps the lead. The white flag is waving, and they are into turn 2.
Carl needs to prepare himself off the exit of 2 for one more shot through 3 and 4.
Down the backstretch.
Right there,
There's
shoot
Edwards
across.
diving it in.
That's where I talk about Matt in the throttle. That's where he's got to get it. He's dead sideways now. Not going to work for him this
But
lap.
Kyle hangs it out. Kyle Busch is going to take the checkered flag and win at O'Reilly Raceway Park.
Great finish.
Boy, good. I mean, this racing tonight was unbelievable.
You can't really tell if your rotors are glowing. You know, that's not something you can sense.
Well, you hear guys talk about long pedal. As those rotors start to glow, doesn't the brake pedal start to feel a little bit funny, a little bit spongy?
Yeah, on a short track typically.
White flag is out for Kyle Busch. Remember last year, a little bit of strategy and a late race move by Brad Keselowski caused Busch not to win here at the Iowa Speedway. We continue to watch DiBenedetto trying to beat Allgaier. They're coming to the white flag now, and they'll have one more lap to figure this one out. Keeping our eye on that, we've got one eye on Kyle Busch as well. Kyle Busch goes from Pocono back and forth to qualify his race car here and win at Iowa in its second ever race. Here's the race to the checkered flag between Allgaier and DiBenedetto, and Allgaier is going to prevail out of the final corner.
Let's go back up front, check in, as that is Kenny Wallace going a lap down. And the battle for second continues with Joey Logano and the 33 of Kevin Harvick right behind him.
They're running identical lap times, a couple of tenths faster. Oh, no, Ryan Newman's blown a tire here.
Oh, the second one we've seen today.
Is this going to bring out a caution?
Well, it did the first time because there was literally shredded tire.
Here, guys. This one's coming apart.
He was running ninth. Gonna try and make it to pit road. He's down on the inside. Everybody should be able to go around him, and they do. Meanwhile, the battle for second. Boy, Joey's really pushing it through there, and Harvick's right on his back bumper. Next time by, there'll be one lap remaining.
I think Harvick knows in this position his best chance is just to try to get on that bumper, make Logano make some slight mistake to where he can take advantage of it here. Okay, Ambrose's looking for that white flag.
Watch out, Joey. He's just waiting for you to make a mistake.
Here you go, bud. White flag.
Logano really good off of turn 7. That's a big help as you go down to turn 1.
2.45 miles to go for Marcus Ambrose. He has a 3.5-second lead. This is the best battle on the track right now for second. Whoa, and look out, Harvick goes wide.
That's probably all Logano needed right there, just a little gap.
It gathered it up nicely. because we were seeing the side of that race car, and that's never good on that head-on shot. Down the backstretch, there goes Marcus. He is cruising. And Joey is breathing a little bit easier. Through the bus stop for the final time. Little lap traffic. Joe Nemechek there in front of him. Don't think it's going to be a major factor, though.
Nothing else been able to slow him down today.
Well, Marcus Ambrose wants to lay claim to Watkins Glen because this is going to be another stellar performance for him here. He's going to join Terry Labonte as the second driver ever to win 3 straight here at Watkins Glen. Terry did it back in 94, 95, and 96, and through the final corner. Here comes Marcus Ambrose, his third Nations Outright Series win.
Great job. So proud of you. Thanks, Frank. He's a legend, mate. Tippy, congratulations, buddy.
Logano second, Harvick, Brad Keselowski, and then in 5th place it is Kyle Busch. Let's go back to the battle. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. There's the gap with now 2 laps remaining, and Kyle's saying time's running out. Let's go.
And Allgaier was in a tough position there. He wanted to try to make a move on Carl Edwards, but Kyle Busch just drove by him going into turn 1.
And instead of going for second, he's 4th now, coming off of 2.
Kyle has won 9 of the 18 races he has raced in. This is race number 23 for the series. And the record he is co-holder with, Sam Ard, is 10 in a season. And that's the gap he's got to try and make up, and there's just not enough time left. It looks like he's going to get up to second here as he goes underneath Carl. White flag is out. Carl says, I'm not ready to give it to you. 2 miles to go, and oh, man, now he pushes him up a little.
Allgaier might could have an opening here if he sit back just a second.
Well, there's the gap if he can split the uprights. Kyle slides back up, slams the door shut. Down the backstretch.
Not quite. Looks like he left just enough room for Edwards.
Carl's got the position. Allgaier can't do anything about it. And here comes Brad Keselowski through turns 3 and 4. He makes it look easy on this last stretch as he comes down the front stretch.
Flag foundation, buddy. Nice job, guys. Congrats.
His 4th win of the season in the battle for second. Who's going to get it at the stripe? It's Edwards ahead of Kyle Busch, then Justin Allgaier. Joey Logano back out on the track. Logano shown in 13th alongside of Menard and Josh Wise. Here comes Dale Jr., guys.
He's going for 3rd.
Elliott Sadler holds on to the spot. I can't believe these tires have held up for Sadler. Lap 86 is when he got them.
Yeah, that was a risky call they made at that time. It's working well for them, but it's taken away any chance they have really of trying to win this race. See Junior trying to take that 3rd spot away.
The man up front is still Kyle Busch. Remember, he won the truck race coming from the back of the field just Wednesday night. Last year, he almost pulled off the triple. This was the one he missed last year.
Flag, yeah, white flag.
Next time by here we go. Final lap. For Kyle, it looks like it's going to be the record-tying 10th. He's through turns 3 and 4. Here he comes. Kyle Busch is now 2 for 2.
Guys. Way to bring it home. There you go. 61 to victory lane, boys.
Behind him, it's Leffler with his best.
Willie, put a bumper to him. You never know. There's Robbie Gordon and where he has parked his car. To the white flag. Last lap at Montreal. Even if the caution comes out, the race will be over, the field will be frozen. Pappas looking to close in. If they tangle, the 32 will try and pounce. Watch the wheels
bobble bounce in.
No, it's close.
Oh, man, look at Villeneuve pushing hard.
Oh, inside for second. Villeneuve. Can he stay there? corner. No, Pappas gets back by. Now Pappas has to try and chase Boris Said back down.
That's just what Boris Said needed. Let those guys race, let him get out of Dodge, and he pulls about 10 car lengths on him.
Turn 8 and turn 9. There's Robbie Gordon's car as the driver walks away.
Boris has got a good turn 10, Andy.
Yeah, he did a good job getting down in there. I was wondering if he was going to be able to get in there without wheel hopping. That's the key right there. I believe he can hold him off through these next two corners.
Remember, it was the last corner of the last lap last year. One little mistake that cost Marcus Ambrose the win and allowed Carl Edwards to go by. Here's Pappas inside of Boris.
He got him.
Boris going to try the crossover.
Clear.
Pappas over the curbs. Here comes Boris Said. Drag racing to the finish line, side by side. Who's going to get here first? It is, I think, Boris Said. I think he got him by a bumper.
Unreal. Boris Said wins by a bumper. You're exactly right.
We'll finish there.
He's going to make him run this car as hard as he can go.
Still at 0.4 of a second. Will lap traffic play a factor? It's John West Townley that he's approaching now.
It's going to depend on where he's going to give him the inside, and McMurray likes that idea. If he'd had to go around him on the high side and Kyle would have been able to stay on the bottom, that could have made a huge difference, but don't think he's going to get there now.
White flag, Jamie. White flag. Bring it out.
Mile and a half to go for Jamie McMurray. Kyle Busch trying all he can, but I just don't think there's going to be enough time for him to pull it off. It'll be the first time this year where he's led the most laps, and he won't win. But for Jamie McMurray, he has given this 88 car one heck of a ride tonight. He wasn't always the key player up front, but he was always right there waiting for somebody else in his opportunity, and he got it. And McMurray, as he is holding on, coming down, will get his 8th nationwide win here at Atlanta. Kyle Busch, Carl Edwards, second and third.
Did a great job to thread the needle there. Man, he sure did. But here comes Keselowski. He's going to try to make another run on the high side. See right there, Kevin having a little tough time. Yeah, this is where a net, you want to stay on the lead lap, but you got to yield to the leaders here. Here comes Keselowski.
2 laps to go. Harvick hanging on.
Oh,
he gets
Harvick's out of shape.
Can Keselowski take advantage?
Harvick dove down in. Oh, he locks it up.
He had to do that to keep him running into him.
You don't think he's got to drive it hard?
White flag.
White flag out. 3/4 of a mile to go. Who's going to win this one? Harvick has led the most laps tonight, 169 of them. Keselowski was 2 laps down at one point in this race, has come back with a tremendous run, and he's going to try the high side. Here we go. Hang on.
Here's his shot if he can get the run up there. Oh, he slides it.
Oh, no, he's not going to make it. What a finish. Harvick over Keselowski. 3rd place goes to Trevor Bayne. Ricky Stenhouse, a great finish for him. Guess who went on to win? Joey Logano, the guy riding right behind him. But Kyle has led 188 laps today. Logano has led 4.
Yeah, and he's going to encounter a little more lap traffic here. Just be a matter of where he catches him. Does it slow him down? You can see Joey Logano's catching him. He's got it down to a half second here right now. 3/10 that last lap.
Edwards is also closing in. And Kyle does have lap traffic. 2 cars that he's going to have to maneuver through. The 09 of Kelly Byers. Byers gives him room.
Here comes Logano charging through the center of the corner, though. They'll have one more lap to get it done.
White flag is out. Does Kyle Busch make the record stick? Logano wants a piece of it, but he's running out of racetrack.
Still there.
Down the back straightaway for the final time. Kyle Busch, Joey Logano. It could be and will be the 11th time that Joe Gibbs Racing is going to finish 1-2. Coming around the corner, 41st win.
Left field 11 right there, boys.
And he's got the record.
There we go. All right.
Carl Edwards comes home in 3rd, and you can green, white checker. These are the last 2 official laps as they come down the front straightaway. Green flag flies. Here we go. Look at Joey trying to stay down low, and Keselowski pushing.
Big push. Big push. Hey, got moved him just a little bit. That's going to hurt him.
Still staying down as low as he can here. Coming out of 2, he's cleared. Harvick's got his hands full with Truex right beside him. Martin, that is.
Well, that was a big push that Brad Keselowski gave to Joey Logano.
This time by, the white flag will be out. Joey Logano and Kyle Busch. Is this going to be like last year? Kyle led the most laps, did not win the race. He's led the most laps today, and he's got about 3 corners to do it.
You can see Logano got a nice run through 1 and 2. Trouble.
Oh, Kligerman has gone into the wall. He was running in the 11th position. 16 of Colin Brown also goes around.
Yeah, they'll let him race back because they're coming to the checkered flag. Kyle Busch trying to get to his bumper.
He can't do it. Here comes Joey Logano. He's going to do it.
Good job, Brad.
Goes all the way down on the apron. He'll cross the line. Take the checkered flag ahead of Brad Keselowski. Kyle Busch 3rd. Harvick 4th. Martin Truex Jr. in 5th. And he holds on to the spot for now. Meanwhile, Kyle Busch continues to lead. 2 laps remaining. His margin, 0.8 of a second. The battle is right there as you see those guys going tooth and nail after each other.
Yeah, our in-race reporter, Eric Almirola, doing a nice job. He said his car was pretty good on the shorter runs. He's got himself up there in the 6th spot right now.
It's Reed Sorensen a little bit further back, right there, and then off further back even more is Paul Menard. Here comes Newman again underneath the 88. Can't get anything accomplished. This time by, white flag is flying for Kyle Busch. Already won 11 times this year, and Busch could be extending and probably is going to extend that record-setting streak to 12 wins in a season. He's down the backstretch for the final time.
Well, he hasn't had the dominant car we've seen here a lot. He's had a very, very fast race car, but everything's worked out in his favor. He came back from a pit road speeding penalty.
It's going to be his 9th Nationwide Series win from the pole as he brings it out of turn number 4, chalk up, win number 12 for 2010, as here comes Kyle Busch.
Yeah, man. That's why you're the champ, man. Thank you so much. Good job, guys.
Harvick. Brendan Gaughan on the high side. Carl Edwards a little bit further back. David Ruderman in the 11th slides up right between them. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the City Financial Ford right behind there, and that mix as well as he's coming back through the field. Let's go back up front because here it is with next time by 1 lap remaining. The lead is now up to almost a second. I think the Penskes have got this new car figured out.
Yeah, I think so. It's been an impressive night for both of these Dodges with Allgaier running 3rd.
Brad Keselowski's 1.5 miles away from winning his 2nd race in the new car. Still got debris on that front of the grill again.
I think it's working for him, though. Give him some downforce, and he's going to cruise to victory here.
Not even a contest here late in the race. As he comes to the stripe, Brad Keselowski's going to get his 11th career win and 5th of the year. Truex will be 2nd, Allgaier 3rd, Logano 4th, Clint Boyer in 5th.
3 to go. Yes, guys, we've talked about the 32 and the 38, how unhappy they've been with their cars today, and they're the 2 guys out front, but right now, the 33 of Bliss trying to challenge Leffler on the outside. Keselowski is right there in 4th.
22 will go to the low side.
And 3 laps to go, and you got Reed Sorensen in a backup car, crashed his main car in practice, and he's got cars behind him fending off Brad Keselowski now. And here's Bliss. He's trying to move.
Bliss takes over 2nd. 2 laps to go. Bliss dives down. He's going to challenge going into turn 1.
Got a little.
Gets into Sorensen. Sorensen wiggles a little bit. Is that all that Bliss is going to need to take the lead down the backstretch? It's Bliss in front.
Got a spin behind? No, we got a little tire smoke. But you see the 33 actually is very similar to what happened between Keselowski and Carl Edwards, where he carried too much speed in the corner.
Keselowski challenging on the outside now. They're coming to the white flag. The white flag waves. It's Keselowski and Bliss side by side as they go into turn 1 on the final lap.
It's 4 tires versus 2 tires right there. Keselowski's got 4 to Bliss's 2.
He'll clear him off the exit at 2 here.
Down the backstretch, Keselowski in the lead. Remember, in July, he had the lead coming off 4, and Carl Edwards took him out. Can Keselowski come back and win it and complete the job today?
Look what's going on behind these guys for 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Oh, he's going to...
Keselowski off turn 4. He's going to hold off Mike Bliss. Brad Keselowski wins at Gateway.
Unbelievable last lap. That's 3 wide off of turn 4. And Keselowski, what the right move, putting 4 tires on, took...
His car has pulled off. Green-white checker, the second one ever here. The other time in April 2006, the winner was Kurt Busch. Green flag flies, and boy, what a start by Edwards.
Man, Carl, that's a big jump there.
A huge jump.
A lot of dust flying down there. Looked like there was some smoke, but we was dust from all the speedy drive.
Kyle trying to make a run off a 2.
Keselowski holding station in 3rd with Joey Logano on his high side. They're duking it out now for that position. But the battle is for the race win up front, and Edwards got a huge jump, and he is making it pay for it.
Yeah, Kyle trying to go to the high side there, see if he could make a big run. That cost him a lot of time.
White flag out, 1.5 miles to go. Carl Edwards looking for win number 3 of 2010. He's not going to win the championship, but it looks like he's going to win this race. Down the backstretch, Kyle Busch not going to be able to even give him a challenge. And the man in 3rd, the butterflies in his stomach have got to be just enormous. Carl comes and takes the checker.
buddy. Come get the checkered flag.
And here comes your champion. Brad Keselowski finishes 3rd and takes it home here at Texas with 2 races remaining. As far as those owner points, as we continue back through the field, Kyle Busch has moved into 16th position. There is Harvick, as he is 4.8 seconds behind. As Kyle keeps picking up spots, the owner point gap is back to 41. It was 81 when the day started.
Yes, they thank Kyle Busch for going out there, not giving up, and gaining at least 20 points in this owner's battle.
White flag is in the air. There is Carl Edwards. He's got 1 more mile to go for his 29th career win. If he finishes it off, it'll be the 4th time he has won back-to-back, and it'll be his 4th win of 2010. And is this a precursor of tomorrow, because he'll start on pole for the Sprint Cup race here at Phoenix International Raceway. Coming out of turn number 4. Who cares that the sun's in your eyes? There's the checkered flag, and the winner, Carl Edwards, by a 5-second margin. It's going to take a long time. The battle for 9th, Paul Menard, Justin Allgaier. Here comes Jason Leffler into that mix as well, and now with 2 laps remaining in the 2010 season. Leffler. Wow, nice move to get around Allgaier. But now here comes Allgaier trying to cross over underneath him. Down the backstretch, these guys are flying. Meanwhile, over on the front stretch, the white flag is out for Kyle Busch. 1.5 miles for his 43rd Nationwide Series win. And his 2nd win of the race weekend after winning last night's truck race. Kevin Harvick has nothing for him right now. He's opened up the lead to 0.8 of a second.
Bring it home, bud.
He's going to claim the owner's championship for Joe Gibbs Racing, and as he comes across the stripe, a record-setting 13th win of 2010 for Kyle Busch. 2nd place will be Kevin Harvick. 3rd, Brad Keselowski.